So the plan is that we're gonna go to McDonald's and I'm gonna just order a bunch of food. I know I want to get the Grand Mac because I've never had one of those before and I want to see what it looks like and try to tackle that. Get in the car. I have an appetite for McDonald's. This bicyclist. What the fuck are you doing, dude? Just look it and pull up. Dude, does McDonald's still accept the supersize me? Like if I said supersize me, would they know what I'm talking about? This McDonald's looks modern as fuck. I hate these two window things for the drive-thru. It like confuses the fuck out of me. Like what if two cars pull up at the exact same time? Then what happens?
McDonald's, or can I get you?
Hi, can I get a Grand Mac, please?
And that's it?
Yeah.
Okay. 1920 at the first window.
Yeah, so like, I think McDonald's chicken nuggets doesn't need any sauce at all. I eat McDonald's probably about once a month, maybe. There's a point in time, like during your McDonald's meal, where the food just tastes like mush to you, and you get really sick of it. But it also might be a part of my my adult puberty. I mean, I love fast food. Like, I could probably eat Panda Express for like ever.
You have 20 nuggets, a Grand Mac meal, and a large French fry.
Yeah.
1920, please. Thank you.
That is such a. Do you see this? Are you getting that? That's a fucking lie right there. We don't have Uber Eats here, so I tried to get Uber Eats once and it said it wasn't available. Thank you. Is that it? Thank you. You too. God, that McDonald's smells good. All right, let's eat. Hi guys, welcome to our first ever mukbang. I'm Kamon with Super Geeky Nerdy Show. So for our first mukbang, I thought it would be really fun to do a McDonald's run. We got a 20-piece chicken McNugget, a Grand Mac, which is like the biggest size of a Big Mac, large fries, and a milkshake. Hopefully I can finish all of this. Look how big this is. You can't even, like it's like a bucket of chicken nugs. When we were at the drive-thru earlier, I felt like one of those classic comedy acts where it's like, you know, you go to the drive-thru and your really fat friend is like, yeah, can I get like 6 of these and 5 of those? And I'm like, what do you want? I'm really excited for this. I like love food. I ate breakfast already, so I'm not exactly hungry, but I did see an ad that was advertising the Big Mac and I was like, damn, I really want one of those. So I just thought this would be good. Fries are the best. I was online and I was doing this poll that was like, what place has the best fries? And I don't know why they even have to ask that question. McDonald's has the best fries. I really can't eat and talk at the same time. This is really difficult. Okay, so there's 20 chicken nuggets in there. I ate 1, so 19 to go. I have done maybe 1/16 of the fry box and I haven't even touched my Big Mac yet. I feel like once I start eating the Mac, it's gonna be all over. Oh shit, I forgot. I don't like pickles in this sandwich just cause like, I don't think the pickles like go well with the burger at all. Just the McDonald's burger, cause like the pickles are really chewy and so they're hard to like bite through and whatever. Oh God. How am I gonna keep this thing from not like falling apart? I gotta move some shit around. It's like the size of my face. I personally don't really see much of a difference between this one and the Big Mac, but it's been a long time since I've had a Big Mac, so I don't think I'm gonna do this. I'm already discouraged. And the only reason why these things are good is because of the fucking sauce. I eat these fries like a mongrel. I'd like deep throat the whole fry and then I lick the salt that's left on my finger. McDonald's used to own Chipotle? Why'd they give that up?
You like Chipotle?
I love Chipotle. Oh my God, is that our next mukbang? Because I would love to go to Chipotle. So I was actually scared that this burger was gonna ruin me. Like, you know, I was gonna get that feeling I was talking about earlier, like it's just mush, but it's actually really good. I mean, that makes sense because basically a healthy diet is just regulating the amount of calories you intake and expending them. So like, I mean, if you jog like 4 miles a day, you should treat yourself to a Grand Mac, you know? Also, McDonald's is real food, you know? I mean, despite it being like fucking disgusting and having thousands of triglycerides in it, Donald Trump is a frequent customer at McDonald's. McDonald's? Yeah, he looks like it. Look at that. Look at that cheese right there. That looks so fucking good. Like, it's not exactly melted and like mushed into everything. You can just see the corner sticking out. That's my shit. I'm doing okay, actually. But I've kind of neglected the chicken nugs, but I still feel pretty okay. That's bullshit. I think that's bullshit because I took an advertising class. I've taken several advertising classes. So I know all the fucking tricks like companies do to make food look good, which is making fake food from like styrofoam and shit. And then if that were the case, if it were like actual food, then I feel like customers would have more of a right to complain that their burgers don't look like the ones in the commercials or in the ads. I think trying to make McDonald's fancier I think it's unnecessary because it's fast food. It's food that's meant to be eaten with your fingers, like burgers, fries, chicken nugs. They're all supposed to be eaten with fingers. So I don't really understand the point in having silverware there because people who eat pizza with silverware, like why? I did do study abroad in Japan, and that was one of the first places my host parents took me was to a McDonald's that was in a shopping mall. And it was really cool. I mean, it was really basic and it wasn't very different from like a McDonald's like at a mall here in America. But you know, they have different options on the menu, but I didn't get any different options. I got what I usually get, which is like a chicken sandwich there, chicky sandy, because I was missing American food. So I had that, but then I did notice though that in Japan, they have like an option to order just like a mound of fries, because in Japan, like that's like a considerable treat, I guess, for them. Like, I don't know, cotton candy or donuts or something. Like, Japanese people go to McDonald's to just strictly get like a mountain of fries and nothing else. But if you ask me, I think McDonald's has to be eaten as a meal with something else.
So you know how you can order McDonald's breakfast the whole day. Surprisingly, they're good. They're good oatmeal. I actually get this sometimes. The oatmeal actually packs as much as 33 grams of sugar, more than a bag of M&Ms.
Really? A bag of M&Ms doesn't have 33 grams of sugar in it? That fact surprises me more than the McDonald's fact. Because I know McDonald's food has like a shit ton of calories and salt in it and whatever. I mean, oatmeal only tastes good if you like overload it with sugar. The only way I eat my oatmeal is if it's got like, I have to have a side of brown sugar ready for when I just pour it in whenever I feel like it, because the brown sugar like dissolves directly into the oatmeal and then you can't taste it anymore. When I was younger, I remember that I always wanted a Big Mac. I always wanted like a huge meal or like a Mighty Kids meal because I thought, you know, I was cool that I could eat like adult food or whatever. But nowadays it's like, if I feel like I have a McDonald's craving, I usually just get a Happy Kids meal. And I like the toys that are in it too. They have good toys still. And then like 4 chicken nuggets and like a small burger or something is like, or fries is all I need. I get full off of that. All right, I'm getting kind of mushy here. I'm gonna put the burger down. I got halfway through it though. What the fuck does cage free mean? Like you don't put chickens in the cage? Like, I mean, good for you that you don't practice animal cruelty, but honestly, all farmers should be doing that. Like, it shouldn't even be an option to have chickens in cages. I've seen the shit they do. I've watched a knockoff of Food Inc. When I was first able to eat McDonald's food, like start ordering my own meals, so I was probably like, I don't know, 4 or 5 at the time. My McDonald's order would always be a kid's meal with a cheeseburger, but no, I don't remember if it had meat in it. It was no onions, no pickles, no lettuce, no tomato. So it was just the cheeseburger with sauces on it. Oh, and no mustard. I didn't like mustard either. So it was just ketchup, the burger, and the cheese. And I remember one time I was at a friend's place and her mom asked me like, what do you want? So I told her and she's like, that's it? Like, that's really weird. Are you sure you want that? And I was like, yeah, that's what I usually get. It's just really funny to think back about how I ordered stuff as a kid. And how I was, what's one of my first experiences of being judged by the real world. What is a superfood? Like, just a healthy food?
Like kale.
Kale? God.
This is California, by the way.
That milkshake is good. Damn. So McDonald's has superfoods, but only in California? I guess. I mean, it's like in California, the market's there, so I can understand, you know, expanding your menu like that, but am I gonna get kale in my burger? Hell no. Also because I think kale is like really specific food, like it has to be handled a certain way. Like you have to cook kale like with some love and attention, and it has to be seasoned properly. So like I don't think a fast food place can properly do that with something like kale. It's really just about the kale. Any other food, maybe. Like tomatoes, sure. Tomatoes are disgusting anyways, so there's no hope for that. My fries are starting to get cold. McDonald's fries cold are like the most disgusting thing in the world. Have you seen that video of this lady and she's at a McDonald's and she like, I think she purposefully trips, but she trips and she falls down and she spills her whole tray of McDonald's and she goes, oh, I've McFallen. She goes, sorry everyone, I've just McFallen. And it's so good. So that's actually one of my favorite memes of all, is to like change words and just put Mick in front of it. So I say I'm McFreaking losing it a lot of the time, and my friend's name on League of Legends is McSpicy. Oh no, he changed it, but it used to be McSpicy. Because there was one time where I would not shut up about that. There's actually a story behind that too. We were at Anime Expo and we were in the shuttle, the hotel shuttle that was taking us to the convention center, and so there was a couple of people in there with us. And it was a hot day because it's, you know, Los Angeles in July. And some kid in the back of the van was being so rude. He just yells to the driver. He goes, hey buddy, could you turn the AC on? It's getting McSpicy back here. And like, I was laughing because the kid was such a douche, but at the same time, McSpicy was so fucking funny. And so I beat McSpicy to a pulp. I would not shut up about that. I thought that was the funniest thing in the entire world. And then it was McFreaking losing it, which is like it still makes me laugh. I still use it when I think about it, when I can remember to think about it. What do you, McNuggets melt?
This guy, he put McNuggets in a corner before, and I think he left it there, and the sun melted it into liquid. That's scary.
Okay. So let's talk about pink slime, huh? Pink slime was a term that was used to describe McDonald's meat, specifically their chicken, when like, I don't know, when Food Inc. was really popular and the whole witch hunt for fast food chains and their quality of food. And I watched a video about pink slime, and it was basically something like they kind of just throw the whole chicken into the machine and it grounds everything up. Feet, the beak, the eyeballs, whatever. I don't know. It's the whole chicken, I heard. And it just gets ground up and it forms into this paste. And it's pink because there's blood, I think. I think that's why it's pink or something like that. But then they dye it with like bleach or something. Not bleach, but you know, to make it the white color to look like white chicken meat. But I did further research on it, and it turns out there's nothing wrong with eating the whole chicken. So people were just having like, you know, this whole ordeal about it because eating a whole chicken sounds really disgusting. It's not normal for our culture, but for me, it's like if there's no like, you know, health disadvantages to eating it, then there's not a problem. I mean, the FDA approved it. I mean, the FDA approves a lot of things, but I'm okay with pink slime. because as long it's healthy, not healthy, but it's totally fine to eat the whole chicken, so I don't have a problem with it. But I think like a couple of years ago, McDonald's changed their chicken nuggets to be actual chicken. So actual chicken, like parts of the chicken that is considered normal here in America to eat. So, I mean, whatever. As long as they still taste like they do, then I don't have a problem with it. I mean, on a scale of like 1 to starving, how starving am I? For me, McDonald's is just kind of like an on-craving basis. So it's like, I'll only eat McDonald's if I want it, not if I'm like hungry or something. I think the only time I've ever had McDonald's and I didn't really want it was when I was at the Portland airport and I was just waiting to catch my flight and nothing else was open except McDonald's, so. Yeah, I'm getting full. I only have pretty much the same amount of chicken nuggets that I had to begin with, so I think I did pretty good though. I mean, I've done about half the McGrand or the Mac Grand. What is it? McGrand or Mac Grand? I think it's, or Grand Mac, something like that. Grand Mac. I've done half of the Grand Mac. I think I've done 3 or 4 chicken nugs. And I've done almost the entire box of fries. So I'm kind of at this point where I think everything's getting gross because it's getting cold. And I could keep going, but it's like I don't want to because it tastes bad. McDonald's only tastes good to me when it's warm. And so now that everything is kind of like a lukewarm, it's getting really hard to eat. But I'm gonna go until I start crying and not wanting to do this anymore. I'm almost there. It's so sad because I think like I could actually finish all of this if it stayed warm. Like I really think I could. It's like starting to make me sick just looking at it. Oh, I can't. Does the special sauce have fucking pickles in it? Just like chopped up pickles? Why would you put extra pickle slices in something that already has fucking chopped up pickles? This is the shit I'm talking about right here. This is disgusting. This is what makes McDonald's burgers inedible. No, I'm pretty much done. I think. I'm gonna take one more bite of this, see if I can do it. But like, I mean, look, like that's almost gone. It's almost fucking gone now. Like I did really good.
No, just owned by Chipotle. We used to. Actually, there's one more I forgot. I skipped it. McDonald's actually used to serve hot dogs. That's the beginning.
Just hot dogs? Mm-hmm. That's cool. I would have a McDog. Dog. Bring back the McDog. Hashtag bring back the McDog. Okay, I'm gonna stop eating this because McDonald's food just tastes fucking gross when it gets cold, and so we're pretty much there at that point. Overall, this experience was interesting. You can get all of this food though for like less than $20, so there's that. The McGrand, I don't really know how much bigger it is than the Big Mac, but I still did a considerable amount of damage to it, and I wasn't even that hungry. I would have done it. I'm like actually 100% positive that I could have done it if it had stayed warm. Thank you guys so much for watching our first mukbang. If you have any suggestions, I can't even swallow this last piece. I don't think I'll be able to swallow it. I might actually have to spit this out. Oh, I'm like tearing up. I don't want to swallow it. You can do it, me. Okay, I'm good. So if you guys have any suggestions on what kind of food you would like us to try next, try to mukbang next, and of course if you have any topic suggestions, let us know. I think maybe next time we'll try to do something like Chipotle or ramen. So Thank you guys once again for watching. I'm Kamon with SGNS. Have a good one, guys. Bye.